And part of all of this is the podcast, correct?
Exactly, because not only we want to put out the news to create a certain awareness, and we think it's also fun, the fact that reality is catching up with foreverness, which I think is hilarious,
Mhm.
but we want to talk about this, and we want to talk about it ourselves, discussing what's happening, but also we want to discuss it with subject matter experts around the world on these topics. And that is going
Exactly.
to be part of this podcast, yeah?
So of course, that's what we want to do is we want to bring a very high level to this podcast, and very high level on quality to this podcast. So that's why the way we want to do it is by bringing some of the world's most renowned experts on some of these matters, like people who work very closely with technology, with robot rights, with AI, with and topics that are also, of course, related to the novel.
And I think we've been very lucky so far because now we have already recorded 4 amazing interviews,
Mhm.
right? And in these 3 of them are with world bestsellers, people
Mhm.
unique in their field. A bit of a teaser about the interviews. The first one with Dr. Wessel Reijers, he's a philosopher who studies the ethics of digital technology, and he's got a very broad and different view on our relationship with technology. Right. Then Paco Calvo, right?
Paco Calvo, correct, who is the author of Planta Sapiens,
Which
which
is a groundbreaking book in which he, who is the director of the Minimal Intelligence Lab of the University of Murcia in Spain, he has been studied plant intelligence,
Mhm.
and he speculates with the possibility of plant consciousness. And because we talk about computer consciousness in the book, we were discussing the topic of consciousness, of non-human consciousness, and his views are just amazing. And then
Then we have also David Gunkel, who is the author of Robot Rights and Person Thing Robot. Also super
yes, yeah,
interesting
and
conversation.
yes, because he looks at our relationship with robots
Mhm.
and with machines and artificial intelligence, and how should you relate from a moral and ethical point of view with a machine that is actually looking after you in a hospital or in
Mhm.
an old people's home, or an artificial intelligence system who is your therapist, because that is happening already now, right? And you personally may have an answer to this question, but if you read his books, you realize that almost any answer is incomplete and unsatisfactory. And he's saying, guys, realize this is going to happen. They are going to be all over the place. We have to think it through. We cannot have just slaves. Slavery has never worked, and this is happening and it's going to happen. And yeah, and
Mhm.
of course, our last interview, super interesting as well, with Jamie Metzel.
Jamie Metzel, who has been advisor to the World Health Organization in a council of 7 experts, if I don't remember,
Yeah.
if I remember right, on genetic therapy. Is that right?
No, it's manipulation of human embryos.
Written very interesting book that he has written, which is Super Convergence, which is precisely about the all the waves of that are coming, the technological, the advances in the technology field, in the health,
Yeah, most specific in the biotechnological field,
in the
like
biotechnology.
both on health, food production, basically those two topics in different aspects. And of course, life extension as well. He doesn't get much into the possibility of immortality at all. He's not only a very interesting job, he's a world-class subject matter expert. And we have been so lucky that he's accepted to be with us. And I suppose that you can only expect to get more of that same sort of quality in this podcast.